Okay, let's all breathe. Returning to the center, returning to your center. If you close your eyes, there's a funny thing, you don't find the center. So breathe inside, breathe in this space. Find the center of your mind. And find the center, but we don't find the center. If you look inside, you don't find an edge, you don't find a circumference, you don't find an ending. You don't find an ending, you don't find the beginning. If you don't find an edge, then you don't find any center. If you don't find any center, you don't find any direction. We find a free fall. But in that suspension, that is the ground. It is this beautiful space, endless space, eternal space. It is an eternal light. You just have to close your eyes and look. You feel a vibration, feel a heartbeat. If you feel one vibration, that vibration is it's tied to all things. When you feel one thing, you feel all capacity to feel all things. When you hear one sound, you hear all sounds. It's tied to the original sound, the dawning of time and space, the dawning of the universe. And when you close your eyes and look, you go back to that place as well. If you were to travel back in time all the way to the beginning of time, and before that, before a Big Bang, before any materiality, before any manifestation, before anything, there was something that wasn't a thing, that isn't a thing. It's a beautiful space. If you go there, you can see this space. The only way you can know this space is by being this space. And by being that space, you enter into being. Not a being or an entity, but the realm of pure being, nothing else. And if you follow this exercise from before the beginning of time, before the Big Bang, to find this beautiful being, and then you come forward to here and now, you find that that being does not change. Time, space, universe, planets, solar systems, galaxies, this planet, all of the wars, all of the histories, all of the people, all of the lives, none of it has changed that space. The animals, yes. That space always remains the same. And so if you close your eyes and look and you connect to that being, you find that it is not just ancient, because it is before any idea of ancient. And it is not just ancient because it is always ever present. When you approach this ever-present being, it brings you to presence. And in that presence you are in its presence. And in its presence you are its presence. And so in the Zen tradition they talk about your original nature, your true face. They say, show me the face that you had before the birth of your parents. Show me your true self, your true face before the birth of your parents. And who are you? The faceless, the placeless, the unknown mystery, unmanifest, non-conceptual. And so everything we think we are is everything that we've put on top of that place. Everything we think we are is all of the ideas, the stories that we've placed on top of that, that we've learnt along the way. But the truth is, who you truly are is what was there already underneath, before everything was put on top. Before your name, before your parents, before the place you were born, before the stories, before your experiences, before the trauma, before the drama, before your laughter and your tears. The 17th century Christian mystic Meister Eckhart, he says that enlightenment or realization like this isn't an addition. It's not doing more. It's not having the right things. It's not self-improvement, to paraphrase it. It's not self-improvement because that place cannot be improved upon. And it's not addition, it's rather a subtraction. It's taking away everything of what you aren't to find what was there all along. And if you can touch that, even if you touch it just for a second, just for a millisecond, it is the most healing, it is the most holy, it is the divine living waters that flow. It quenches our thirst, our longing, our endless search for something, for some meaning, just to find what is right here and now, when we let everything go. And so if we pay attention, this beautiful medicine brings us also to that place, to clear out everything that was there, to give us a clear vision. And the medicine person, medicine man or woman, the mystic, has been called someone who sees far, a wider perspective, periphery. So the ordinary person sees things, objects, material world, manifestation. But the mystic sees the space between things. While the ordinary person sees things, the mystic sees all things come from one thing, and that one thing is not a thing. And therefore there are no things. There is just one being. That all is the manifestation of. There is non-separation, non-duality, oneness, unity. How could anything exist outside of existence? You cannot stand apart or stand on top of it. You are not different than it. And the Masters have told us that our problems, our suffering, is the belief in separation. So take a moment and take off that belief and let existence be. touch that place of being, then the search is over. And if you discover what you're really looking for is peace, you find that it is already here. If you discover what you're really looking for is love, you find it's been in your heart all along. And if you discover what you're really looking for is happiness, you find when you stop searching, it finds you.